20,000 metal boxes can freeze global trade. A single port jam can ripple into every supermarket shelf. Freight rates jump. Inflation follows the waves. How did one steel box become a pressure point for the entire world? 1. Big picture. Almost everything you use arrived by sea. Phones, furniture, clothing, food, car parts, even your fridge and the packaging around it. Roughly 9 out of 10 traded goods travel in containers. Shipping looks simple. Move boxes on time. But the real system is thousands of links tied to one schedule. When any step fails, everything slows. Ports back up, carriers reroute, warehouses overflow, retailers delay launches. A missing container in Asia can become a higher retail price in Europe. A delay in Los Angeles can become empty shelves in South America. The world runs on steel boxes, and the system is efficient but fragile. 2. Why the world runs on steel boxes. Before containers, cargo was chaos. Crews lifted bags, crates, and barrels one piece at a time. It was slow, labor-heavy, and expensive. The container changed everything. A crane lifts one sealed unit. It drops onto a ship, a train, or a truck. No repacking, no delays. Speed rose. Costs fell. Global trade exploded. 2 things made this possible. 1. Standardization. The same 20 or 40-foot box fits everywhere. The same corner fittings secure it in any port. A crane in Shanghai works the same way as one in Rotterdam. 2. Megaships. Modern vessels carry 20,000 TEU, enough goods for an entire city. Economies of scale push the per box cost extremely low. But these giants need deep channels, long berths, and massive yards. Only a few ports can handle them. That concentration creates efficiency and bottlenecks. The container turned global trade into a perfectly timed choreography. But perfectly timed systems break easily. 3. Where bottlenecks actually happen. The weak points in shipping are predictable and unavoidable. 1. Ports. Berths are limited, cranes are few. Skilled labor is tight. When one megaship arrives late, the schedule collapses. Stacks jam. Trucks wait hours. A single day of delay at the quay becomes a week of disruption inland. 2. Shipping lanes. Suez connects Asia to Europe. Panama connects the Pacific to the Atlantic. Red Sea conflicts push ships around Africa. Low water limits canal capacity. Every detour adds thousands of miles, weeks of sailing, and billions in costs. 3. Containers. Themselves, trade isn't balanced. More boxes flow from Asia to the West than return full. This leaves empties stranded in the wrong places. A shortage of the box, not the ship, can halt trade. 4. Last mile logistics. Trucking needs drivers and chassis. Rail needs slots and electricity. Warehouses need space. If inland links stall, ports turn into parking lots. Ships slow down to avoid anchoring queues. The disruption spreads in both directions. Global shipping is a single machine. One jammed gear freezes the whole system. 4. The business model of shipping. Shipping is brutally cyclical. When demand rises, freight rates soar. Carriers make record profits. They order more megaships. Years later, all those new ships arrive at once. Capacity floods the market. Rates collapse. The cycle repeats. Freight rates pay for everything: fuel, crew, ports, charters, debt. When rates spike, like during the pandemic, carriers make fortunes. When rates crash, ships sail half empty and burn cash. To stabilize the chaos, the biggest carriers formed alliances: Maersk, MSC, CMA-CGM, Evergreen. They share vessels. They decide routes together. They cancel sailings to match supply with demand. Vertical integration followed. Carriers now buy terminals, trucking fleets, and warehouses. From ship to shelf, one brand controls the path. It smooths service and concentrates power. 5. Winners losers. Winners. Carriers when rates surge. Port operators with efficient yards. Countries with deep water ports and modern customs. Logistics giants able to reroute around chaos. These players turn disruption into revenue. Losers, consumers, fewer choices, higher prices. Manufacturers, delayed inputs, idle factories. Small exporters, squeezed out by bigger shippers. Small retailers, unable to absorb surcharges or delays. A bottleneck on the ocean becomes inflation on land. 6. What it means for regular people. A shipping jam feels distant until it hits your bill. A port delay limits stock in local stores. Fewer options push prices up. Delivery times stretch from days into weeks. Inflation spreads through every aisle of the supermarket. The system is efficient because it runs tight. But that same tightness makes it brittle. A storm, a strike, or a stuck ship can shake the global economy. 7. Why bottlenecks keep returning. Bottlenecks are not accidents. They are features of a system optimized for low cost. Efficiency removes slack. Slack is what prevents crises. Ports run at high utilization. Trucking fleets keep minimal spare capacity. Warehouses operate near full. Megaships rely on perfect timing. Any shock, weather, war, labor, policy, or demand spike, breaks the timing. Resilience costs money. More berths, more storage yards, more drivers, more data sharing. But every crisis costs more. Shipping is the ultimate trade-off: pay upfront for slack, or pay later for disruption. The world still runs on 20,000 steel boxes. They made trade fast, cheap, and global. They also made supply chains narrow, tight, and fragile. The question is simple: how much resilience are we willing to buy, in a world that can be stopped by a single stuck ship? Stay curious, stay sharp.